Hi, I'm Sam Sherman. I'm the Chief Program Officer at Wesley Community Center. The first program is a program to help individuals and families move from crisis to resiliency, then to self-sufficiency. FIRST stands for Family Independence through Resiliency and Self-Sufficiency Tools. The goal is when clients come into Wesley and say they're 3 months behind on their rent, they're currently in crisis. We want to help them move from that crisis into a place of stabilization and then to start the process of building resiliency, then to move into long-term goal planning around employment and their finances to move toward financial stability. What this looks like is helping meet the immediate emergency need of the client. So again, if they're 3 months behind in rent, we help them get caught up. So that's not right now the emergency need. Then they work very closely with our case managers and build a relationship. They meet every week, they talk about what's going on, and they start to plan for the future, but the plan starts small. The goals are very tiny. The goal might be to go get their Texas state ID. The goal might be to go sign up for the food pantry and get food for their family. The small goals are to build self-confidence, to make short, achievable goals that the client can then obtain to start to feel good about moving forward. Then the families transition into our Financial Opportunity Center. And this focuses on longer term career building, savings, budgeting, helping families truly move to financial stability. So the first program is really a bridge program from families who come in crisis, help them stabilize, help them build immediate confidence, help them start to think next steps and transition them into the financial opportunity for longer term work with the coaches around their career and their financial goals. Now let me introduce Jessica, one of our program participants.
Hi, yes. My name is Jessica Brito. I'm 30 years old and I currently reside in Houston, Texas. I'm a single mother of 3 girls. Aubrey is my oldest. She's 11. I have Alexandra. She's my middle daughter. She's just turned 10. And then my youngest is Aliana, and she's 8 years old. Late last year, they were able to go to school. So I was excited because I could finally get some work done. Well, the kids started school. They were in school. That didn't go as planned because I didn't have nobody to pick them up. And with the job that I was working at, I was getting off too late. So that caused me to have to be out of work during the COVID. Well, in December, I was really struggling. I was behind on mainly my rent. It was mainly the late fees. I was on unemployment, but I wasn't getting that much and not enough to cover my rent or anything. Around January, I got a phone call from my landlord, and he was like, hey, I know you're behind a little bit on your rent. There's this group called Wesley. I'll put your name into them. They'll start helping you out. I don't believe too much in that because I'm never one to get help from anybody or anything. Like I've always just managed, and I've struggled and managed to just barely get by. So I sent in all my information and they're amazing. Like they helped out a bunch. I mean, I got an email from my landlord and it was like, you received a check for your late fees and then they paid the next month's rent. I was like, oh my God. I was like, it shocked me because like I said, I don't get any help like that. So to have somebody pay, my rent, it was a blessing. And like, it didn't even stop there. My caseworker's name is Esmeralda. And I mean, she contacts me. They set you up with a financial coach. My financial coach name is Ashley, and they are all so good. My financial coach, we set up goals and they keep in contact with you every week to make sure you're doing the right steps. And I mean, she's helping me with my credit. It's amazing. And like I said, they check on you weekly. I've been able to pay off debts that I haven't been able to pay off because I'm getting help with my rent. And, it's a blessing. Like I couldn't be more thankful. I actually am waiting to get enrolled into cosmetology school. Since I have the extra money, that's what I'm going to use it for. And those were one of my goals. One of my other goals was to be moving into a house. And I'm working on that. I've been saving and like I said, I'm getting to my goals and no matter, don't ever be afraid to ever ask for help. Like, there's help out there. And like I said, I never believed in getting help from anybody. And I just want to say how happy and how thankful I am for everybody at Wesley for helping me out. You know, it's not only just me, my kids, like y'all have helped us out a lot, and it's a real big blessing. And thank y'all so much for everything y'all have done and continue doing for me.